Listen, we're halfway through 2025, and if you're still trying to make money online without ChatGPT, then you're not just falling behind. You are literally becoming more poor each day, while the rest of us automate, scale, and cash out. I'm going to be handing you the exact money-making structure that will make you win every time. This is the same one that's helped me dominate online. See, I don't guess, I don't hope, I engineer results. And I don't make these videos for likes, I make them so that you can win too. So if you're tired of being basic and you're done playing in the kiddie pool while everyone else is swimming in cash, then let's get started. These 6 prompt pieces separate the broke newbies from the people who are pulling in 6, 7, or even 8 figures a year. Every prompt hits at least a few of these. So let's start with the first one. It's the task. What do you want it to do? Number 2 is context. What does it need to know and to do well? 3 is exemplars. What proven framework or example should it follow? 4, persona. Who should it act like? Number 5 is your format. What should the final output look like? And number 6 is the tone. What vibe does it need to deliver? Now, you won't always need to use all 6 of these, but when you know how to combine them, that's when AI stops being a tool and becomes a money-making machine. So let's break these down. Let's talk about the task. You want to start with a verb that makes you money. This is where most people mess up. They'll type in some garbage like, help me with my product. No, you're not here for help. You're here for results. So start with prompts with verbs that lead to cash. Write things like create, sell, convince, increase, or even generate. Examples of a bad prompt would be like, help me describe my t-shirt. Now, an example of a money-making prompt, write an email that promotes my new sarcastic raccoon t-shirt and gets my audience to click and buy. You want a sales-focused action always. Now, here's the key. You also want to include a photo of your item and any information about your audience. You want to give it everything it needs in order to move the needle, because lazy prompts give you lazy people's money. Context is all about giving it the intel to close the deal. This is the fuel. You wouldn't hire a copywriter and just say, hey, figure it out. Here's how you need to feed ChatGPT context like a boss. I'm selling a digital budgeting spreadsheet for single moms who feel overwhelmed with bills. It's $12 and comes with a free tutorial. Write me a Facebook ad that explains the value and drives clicks. See, now ChatGPT knows the product, the audience, the problem, and the solution. You just loaded the gun. Now it's ready to fire. Exemplars is all about how well it writes. You can't just hope it writes well. You need to show it how. AI learns fast, but it learns faster when you show it what works. Say you want a killer sales email. You don't just write me an email. Instead, say, use a PAS framework, which stands for problem, agitate, and solution, to write a sales email for my $29 Canva template bundle for Etsy sellers. Focus on saving time and increasing sales. See the difference? Now, if you want to go next level, then drop something in there that you've already written and say, rewrite this in my tone, but be punchier, more persuasive, and add urgency. Persona tells it who to think like. You want ChatGPT to act like your best employee, not a rookie intern. So don't ask just for a description. Say, act as a top Etsy seller who crushes it with digital planners. Explain why this $9 listing is a must-have impulse buy. Or act like George McConnell, who sold over 800,000 items on Etsy and dominates each market he gets into. Now that's how you lead AI. Make it wear the mindset and create the outcome that you desire. Format is all about structure equals clarity equals conversion. You ever get a response that's 3 pages long when all you needed was some bullet points? Yeah, that's your fault, not Chatty's. Tell it how you want the output. Say things like, format this as a 3-paragraph email with subject line, preview text, and a call to action. Or give me 10 headline options for my mockup tool. Focus on speed and simplicity. Or another one, turn this customer review data into a table of pain points, objections, and desires. You control the blueprint. This is a tool, and you control it. Now, one thing you always need is a tone. Make it hit the right emotion. This is why most AI sounds robotic. Stop saying, make it friendly or make it sound human. Those don't work. Instead, add, write this as a successful entrepreneur sharing his secret playbook. Be bold, be real, and inspiring. Or sound like a hype man who's always a trusted friend, high energy, has super engaging, and wants to make it punch. The tone sets the emotion, it hooks you. And if you want people to buy, then you better know how to pull them in. This is why knowing your audience is super important. Here's a way to get multiple tone ideas. You could type something like, I'm selling a $27 t-shirt to cold leads. I want to sound trustworthy, exciting, and like I know what the hell I'm doing. What are 5 tone descriptors I should use in every prompt moving forward? Let ChatGPT feed you the info, then bottle it up and sell out. So now let's bring this all together with a real world cash pooling prompt. Are you ready? Do you have your notebook and pen handy? Here we go. Act like a digital marketing expert who's helped creators sell over 100,000 products. I'm launching a $20 coffee mug with a sarcastic quote for caffeine lovers. My audience is aged between 25 and 45 years old, mainly women. They love humor, espresso, and most of their purchases are impulse buys. I want you to use the PAS framework to write a 2-paragraph sales email that drives urgency and makes them laugh. Format this with an eye-catching subject line, preview text, email body, and a great CTA. I want the tone to be confident, casual, and result-driven. Also provide me with 2 email samples that I can use for A/B testing. Now before you hit enter, make sure that you add or attach the picture of your coffee mug. And if you want to add any additional information about your audience, that's important too. Now if you see, that's a prompt. That's a funnel to success. Here's the difference between a broke creator and a 7-figure entrepreneur. The broke ones, they ask questions. The rich ones, we give the orders. This is how you dominate any market you go into. This is how you scale your emails, your products, and your store. So stop being an employee and start being the damn boss. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. You know I love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon.